Alright, mapagpalang hapon po sa ating mga tagapakinig. Welcome po sa ating programang Sulong na Bayan. At tayo po'y dinig sa iba't pang panig ng mundo. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening as case may be. Lalo na po dyan sa gitnang silangan, dyan po sa Jeddah, sa Riyadh, dyan po sa buong Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. At syempre po sa ating mga neighboring countries, saan po yan? Sa Down Under, sa Australia. Hello po. Ka Henry Papel sa Darwin. At ganoon na rin si Miss Bien Bote dyan sa Queensland. At syempre po ang mga Ramos family dyan din po sa Melbourne. At ganoon na rin po sa Japan. Konnichiwa. Hello po dyan sa kay Hashimoto-san. At ganoon na rin sa Hong Kong, sa Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand. Siyempre dyan po sa Myanmar. Nako, malakas na rin po tayo dyan. At ganyan na rin po sa Vietnam. So, hello po. At dito sa atin, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Lalong-lalo na po saan? Sa ating mga kapatirang Muslim. Dyan sa buong Mindanao. Kaali, hopefully ay makasama kita tomorrow. Pasensya na at medyo nagkaroon ng iba-ibang scheduling. Pero gusto ka namin makasama tomorrow para lang sa gayon malaman naman natin ano nga po ba ang mga updates dyan sa Mindanao. Lalo na dyan sa BARM. We need a real good story na maintindihan natin anong pinapatupad ni Minister Murad. Di po ba? Siya ang Chief Minister ng Bangsamoro Autonomous Region for Muslim Mindanao, ang BARM. So again, gusto ko lang batiin muna dahil sila ay nakatune in sa atin. Si Bong Patiño of PNA, hello, Philippine News Agency. At dito naman sa Estados Unidos, medyo madaling araw na, hindi, alas 11 pa ng daylight time kasi dito sa San Francisco or sa buong Amerika. So iba na naman ang oras. Kaya pagpaunahin niyo po, ang inyong lingkod ay medyo garalgal na ang boses. Dahil nga, nag-iiba-iba yung oras at ang pagtulog ay kakaiba. I'm sure si kapatid na Maru Pahati Savni ay ganyan din ang kanyang nadarama. Nandiyan yata naman siya sa Orlando. So hello Miss Maru. At syempre, meron tayong mga birthday greetings mamaya. No? So mamaya po na sila babatiin. We will give way sa ating mga birthday celebrators. Napakarami pala nila na nagsaselebra. No? Kasama na yata dyan si Tina, ang ating Patrol 11. Okay, Philippine Airlines, alam po natin na yan ang ating national flag carrier. At syempre, gusto natin malaman ano ang mga updates o ano ang kanilang mga bagong, kung meron man, bagong serbisyo dahil hindi sila tumitigil actually ng maayos na serbisyo at ito ay pinapaigting pa ng kanilang pamunuan sa pamuno ng kanilang Pangulo, President Gilbert Santa Maria at syempre lahat ng kawani, 10 ng kawani at opisyal ng Philippine Airlines, our national flag carrier. And to tell us what's the latest at ano nga ang mga travel requirements, we need to know this dahil dito po sa Amerika, ang daming gusto umuwi, ang daming gusto magpabook, ang daming gusto mag-Christmas dyan. But again, hindi sila marunong. Karamihan po sa kanila ay busy rin, dahil dito bukas na ulit ang recover economy at busy na naman sila. Yung bang rat race na tinatawag, So, mahirapan silang naglaguan minsan yung mga Filipino, kaugalian na nila yung gustong may nakakausap. So siguro, kausapin na natin, hindi na natin patagalin pa. Nasa kabilang linya ng komunikasyon. We're so blessed to have her. Napaka-busy po niya. Buti, bibigyan tayo ng kahit kaunting oras na maibabahagi niya ano nga ang updates dyan sa Philippine Airlines. Let's welcome to our program Sulong na Bayan, no less than Vice President for Corporate Communications, Miss Cielo Villaluna. Hello po.
Hi, good afternoon, Lolly, and to all your listeners, or good evening in your side of the world. And sa lahat na nakikinig sa DWIC at sa US, magandang hapon. Dito sa Pilipinas, magandang gabi sa inyo dyan. Hello, how are you?
Well, I can't complain. Medyo yun lang, nangangaralgal ang boses natin. Pagkaganyan palang aging na. At saka iba na naman dito, nag-switch sila sa daylight savings time. Iba 1 hour earlier ng, nahihilo-hilo pa rin. But okay, I'll go dive into the questions kasi napakaraming na interview dito, Michelle. gusto nila, interesado sila makabalik at mag-spend ng Christmas sa ating bayan. At syempre, yes, dahil they want to spend it sa family nila at ganyan may mga appointments din yung iba nating mga kababayan na hindi na pwedeng pagpatagal. So they really want to take a flight which is comfortable, which is madali makakarating at may direct flight and wala ease in comfort ang hinahanap nila. And they always say they want PAL, Philippine Airlines, no less.
Thank you.
But tell us, yes. At syempre, pinag-promote na natin yan dahil dyan tayo sumakay. Kaya lahat ng servisyo, alam ko. In any case, eto nga, ano ba tayo or kami dito sa Amerika? Is the US still classified as the yellow country? Or if so, what should fully vaxxed travelers present when traveling to Manila?
Yes, you are correct. Ang classification ng Philippine government sa United States ay yellow country. So kapag yellow country, ibig sabihin kahit na fully vaccinated ka, pagdating mo ng Pilipinas, you will have to go through a 5-day quarantine period, no? So day 5, yung RT-PCR test mo dito sa Pilipinas. So first and foremost, ang una mong gagawin, you're traveling in the United States to Manila. So you're there in San Francisco, di ba? Or Los Angeles. Los Angeles, no? So you're in LAX, no? So once you are on the day of your flight to Manila, ang i-represent mo sa Los Angeles PAL check-in counter would be your proof of vaccination. So pwede na yung Vaxxert Philippines or kaya yung yellow card issued by the BOQ or the Bureau of Quarantine. So pag na-prove mo na that you are fully vaccinated, since yellow country ang point of origin mo, pagdating sa Pilipinas, you will have to go through quarantine and then sa day 5, ng quarantine mo, you will be given your RT-PCR test. And then yung meron kang dalawang options, kaya napakaganda ng timing ng interview because sa lahat na classified as those who will receive their RT-PCR on day 5, you have two options. No, you can have the RT-PCR on day 5 by paying $2,500 and then you will receive your RT-PCR within the day. And then you will get the results the day 6. So, mag-check out ka ng day 6. Hindi ba? Meron isa pang option, no?
Okay, what's the other one?
Well, it's a 4,000 peso RT-PCR. And then, pagdating ng day 5, at 12 midnight, between 12 midnight at 2 in the morning of day 5 of your quarantine stay, bibigyan ka ng RT-PCR test. And then yung resulta will be released at 10 in the morning of the same day. You will just wait for a few hours, and then pag negative na, you will already check out of your quarantine hotel. So everything happens on day 5: the testing, the results, and then the check out. For a cost
and you can be released. Tama ba? You can be released and go home to your house or something.
That's correct.
Anywhere.
That's correct. So dito, ito yung rule pag yellow country ang point of origin at ikaw ay fully vaccinated. Ngayon naman, kung galing ka ng US at sa lahat ng nakikinig, kunyari hindi kayo fully vaccinated, 1 dose pa lang, so you're considered, hindi pa fully vaccinated. Or let's say kayo ay fully vaccinated, pero hindi nakapag-arrange ng pag-secure ng vaccination certificate, so wala kang proof of vaccination. Pagdating mo ng Pilipinas, RT-PCR test on day 7 of your quarantine. Okay, and then, yes, RT-PCR test on day 7, ang release mo from quarantine is day 8. Kaya bilang reminder no sa lahat ng mga fully vaccinated na ready na magbiyahe papunta sa Pilipinas at galing Amerika at kayo fully vaccinated, please prepare your vaccination certificate, no? So ibig sabihin, kung na-vaccinate ka sa Amerika, Philippine Airlines will accept your vaccination card, no, issued by the World Health Organization or issued by the CDC, yung US CDC, US Centers for Disease Control. Yan ang katumbas ng ating Department of Health. So ulitin ko po, kung vaccinate kayo sa US, we will accept your CDC card or your WHO card or the vaccine certificate of your area, of the foreign government, no? Kasi may certificate rin na masasecure. But to make it easier for you, we accept CDC cards or WHO cards for Filipinos who are vaccinated in the United States. But for Filipinos in the United States, like you, but vaccinated in the Philippines like you, Lolly. So, ibig sabihin, you will get it from VaxCert Philippines or yellow card from BOQ, Bureau of Quarantine.
Ay, hindi pwede. Kasi dito, Shelo, I have to tell you honestly, walk-in lang eh. You can like secure and get your own vax. Walang bayad, actually. I don't know. Is that acceptable?
No, you were vaccinated in the Philippines, right?
I am. Otherwise, I can't enter the America.
Yeah,
but here,
so you will have to get it from VaxCert Philippines or Bureau of Quarantine yellow card.
Yeah, sa Philippines, right?
Yes, you can do it online. You're in the States now. Pwede kang mag-log on sa Bureau of Quarantine or sa VaxCert Philippines. When you enter their website, they will take care of you because very clear naman yung instructions. Dolly.
No problem. What I'm asking is, meron ngayon dito, anyone who comes in, tourist or dating taga dito, resident dito, they can just like walk in any Walmart, in any CVS store, and then get their vaccine. And then they'll be issued
yes. Alam ko yan. May mga kaibigan ako sa Estados Unidos.
Will you allow me if I get that and then yun i-present ko? Kasi mas mahirap makakuha sa Bureau of Quarantine minsan eh. When you log on.
Remember, that is already considered a booster shot, hindi ba?
Right.
Kasi you already have your 2 full shots. And then, then any third shot is already considered a booster. So, syempre, may history. You have a history.
Yeah, will I be allowed on board if I present that in my upon check-in sa LAX? That's what I'm asking.
No, you have to show proof of full vaccination. And the proof of full vaccination is your double dose in Manila, hindi ba?
Yeah, I have that. The vax card,
but
I have that.
You're planning to do another double shot of a certain brand there.
Here.
If you do a double shot, it's like getting round 2 of your vaccine, di ba?
Right.
But
Booster
alam mo, remember, naku, dami nakikinig sa ating usapan.
Right. That's okay. That's why these are like,
it's a good way to discuss, no?
For you to find out then, check the veracity, if that's possible, para maintindihan din ng lahat.
You know why? I have relatives in the US, no? Yung kanilang vaccine history, they have to disclose, no, when they get the third shot of a booster, which is a booster, because a booster is always not the same dose as the original first 2, di ba? Like ako, I was vaccinated, Moderna. I can proudly say that because Moderna, ito yung mga vaccines na pinurchase ng Lushotan Group of Companies. So, since I'm fully vaccinated and I have my VaxCert record, and I'm nasa record yan, then any government can check on those the veracity. They have a way of checking because these are public domains naman, So when I get my third dose, then that would be classified in the card. I will still receive a card. It will indicate it's a booster. So when you receive your dose there, you have to disclose that you had first 2 vaccination, and then what they will give you as a third dose is a booster. So that means they will still ask, when you travel, they will still ask for your original first 2. Yung talagang, yun yung mother vaccine mo talaga, yung first 2 doses mo. Kasi whatever you will receive as a third shot there, and maybe with the brand that you got, you're eligible for the third dose, that is still classified as a booster, and that will be reflected on the record. So if you present it sa PALCheck encounter, Lolly, they will still ask for your original 2. Kaya it brings us back again to your option of having to get it from VaxCert Philippines or BOQ. All you have to do is log onto their website, and then you will just upload a screenshot of your vaccination card. Lalo na pag BOQ, no, it's a lot easier. You will upload it, and then they will give it to you. They will give the digital yellow card, no? So, yung mga iba naman, Lolly, kasi napaka-busy, wala silang time kumuha ng certificate, kahit na fully vaccinated, tapos pagdating, sige na nga, wala akong ma-present. Wala silang ma-present sa check-in counter sa US on the way to the Philippines. Alam mo nangyayari, Pagdating nilang Pilipinas, edi 7-day quarantine. Diba?
Okay.
So yun ang mangyayari if you don't get, di ba? So you have to secure it.
Yeah, still, dyan pa rin. Okay, you were saying fully vaxxed. And what about yung partially vaxxed travelers at saka yung non-vaxxed? How do you settle that?
So if you're coming from a yellow country and then partially vaxxed or non-vaxxed, like US is a yellow country where you are now, pagbalik mo, RT-PCR on day 7. Now, meron din tayong tinatawag na green countries, no?
Yeah.
Now, pag sinabi mong green countries, Loli, ito yung mga countries that have successfully dealt with the COVID-19 situation. Napakababa na ng cases or totally eradicated. So, napakahaba ng listahan, no? So, ang Philippine government, they classified more than 20 countries as yellow countries. But I will only mention yung mga bansa na inililipad ng PAL na andun sa listahan ng green countries, no? So, ang green countries would be Hong Kong, no?
Okay.
The administrative region of Hong Kong. And then we have Taipei and we have New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand. So, ibig sabihin, kung galing kang Taipei, Auckland, or Hong Kong, and you're returning to the Philippines, ang papakita mo sa check-in counter ng PAL in these 3 areas would be proof that you are fully vaccinated, no? Your vaccine certificate. And when you arrive in the Philippines, wala ng quarantine. 0 quarantine, diretso ka na sa bahay. But meron ka pang isang requirement, no? Aside from showing your vaccination certificate, then you have to show your RT-PCR test sa check-in counter ng 3 lugar na ito taken 72 hours before your flight to Manila. Okay? And then, pagdating sa Manila, 0 quarantine. You will just quarantine at home. 14 days, no? Quarantine at home. Day 1 is the day of arrival. So, this is self-regulation already. Now, kung galing kang green country pero hindi ka fully vaccinated or partially vaccinated or vaccinated pero hindi trinases yung vaccine certificate, then ayun, pagdating mo ng Pilipinas, you have to go through the 5 days.
Not 5 na. Okay.
5 na. Kasi green eh. Oo.
Okay.
Yes. So, yan ang ating announcements, no? So, sa lahat ng nakikinig, dapat bisitahin nyo yung website ng foreign government that you are visiting, no? And then sa US, where you are, we have actually, Loli, resumed our regular frequencies to the United States. We have 12 to 14 flights a week between Manila and Los Angeles. We have 10 flights a week between Manila and San Francisco, 2 flights a week between Manila and New York, 1 flight a week between Manila and Honolulu, 2 flights a week between Manila and Guam. So, yan yung ating announcement. Pero syempre, dahil yung arrival cap sa Pilipinas, di ba? 4,000 passengers a day ang pwede lang lumapag ng Manila, no? Coming from international points of origin. So there goes the limiting factor. Pero ang good news, no? Kunyari, ma-breach na yung arrival cap sa Manila, pinapayagan naman ng Philippine government ang mga air carriers ng landing rights sa secondary gateways, no? Out of Manila. Let's say, Mactan, Cebu, Lawag, Subic, Clark, Panglao, Tagbilaran, Jensan. And then the quarantine will be in these areas. And then, pabalik ng Manila will either be by air or by land, no? So, syempre, kapag Subic, Clark, by land na yan. Pero the other areas by air. At sagot ang palo, kasi kami nag-divert Kami yung nagre-route hindi ba?
Right. I understand.
Yes, but the good news is by December, we heard good news that the IATF may approve a 5,000 passenger arrival cap starting December.
That's cool. It has to be like that. Oo naman. Kasi Pasko nga, yung gift na nila sa atin yan. Pwede naman basta we just really serve strict rules and all. Okay, moving on very quickly. Napakabilis ang oras, Miss Shelo. Is it true that Philippine Airlines wants home quarantine only for passengers from North America? And
yes, you're absolutely correct. In fact, ang Philippine Airlines, yung leaders po natin, ang ating Pangulo, si Gilbert Santa Maria, and our Senior Vice Presidents, Mr. Dexter Lee, and the other officers of PAL, have been knocking at the doors of the IATF to approve. Number one, napakababa ng positivity rate, no? If we look back at the records, no, positivity rate, those positive of COVID would be 1 case for every 200 plus passengers. So halos wala. Okay? 1 positive case for every 200 plus passengers arriving in Manila from North America. And then number 2, high vaccination rates. No? 92% of our passengers from North America are fully vaccinated. Yes. That's why we believe and we strongly suggest to the Philippine government that instead of a hotel quarantine, home quarantine, of course with self-regulation, no? That's 14 days from day of arrival, you're on home quarantine. Because of the low positivity rate and high vaccination rate, Lolly.
Yeah, I guess they will heed. A lot of, not just Philippine Airlines is requesting them to do this. Siyempre, mga businessmen like the guy, well, Mr. Joey Concepcion, I was told, yan ang kanyang talagang pinupush, for the Christmas season. So, okay, tell us, meron kayong, kasi this is one of the good news then, and let people know, make known to them, na meron kayong buy now, pay later scheme. What is it all about?
Yes, Philippine Airlines tied up with a company called Bill Ease. By the name itself, it will ease your billing expenses. Kaya Bill Ease, no? So ang tie-up na ito allows passengers to actually pay their tickets via an installment plan. If you find the amounts too high or quite heavy on the pocket, then pwede kang makipag deal, no, sa Philippine Airlines, and then we will offer you an installment plan of 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. You do not need any debit card. You don't need a credit card. Kahit na walang credit card, Lori, i-verbalize mo lang na gusto mo mag-avail ng installment plan, and then meron ng pro forma na papeles na ino-offer na, nag-o-offer ng options, no? Pwedeng 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. And then, ito yung breakdown. And then, if you will agree, you will sign a document, para siyang contract, right there and then. And then, the first payment will be based on the installment plan that you chose. So, the interest rate is very low. There is interest, but it's very low. And this is also good because, alam mo, marami rin tayong mga mananakan na syempre, financially challenged as well, hindi ba? So, but they need to travel. And they have the means to pay. But they want it staggered. Kasi, syempre, maraming babayaran sabay-sabay. So, to help them, to help manage your expenses, we tied up with Bill Ease.
Galing. Again, naisip ko pa yan. Na-anticipate nyo. Kasi these are hard times talaga eh. These are realities na, we don't want this to happen. Pero ito, finances are low, walang trabaho, and then wala rin negosyo and all. No, naku, may sumisingit. Ano daw safety measures has PAL put in place to ensure passengers in-flight safety? Kasi, di ba, social distancing, do you guys observe it in plane, pagka-full ang load, o ano ang, what safety measures do you have?
Una-una sa lahat, kahit na nag-ease na ng travel restrictions dito sa Pilipinas, nag-anunsyo na ang IATF na alert level 2 na, hindi ba? Tapos yung mga karatig lugar, nag-iisa ng travel restrictions. Pero makakaasa po kayo sa lahat ng mga sasakay ng Philippine Airlines na we maintain the highest standards of health and safety. Number one, yung ating mga cabin crew, they are still in full PPEs. Naka-full PPE sila, personal protective gear or equipment. Ibig sabihin, they're wearing, para sila naka-jumpsuit, hindi ba? And then naka-face mask, naka-face shield. Number two, meron po tayong simplified food service. Di ba dati-rati pag nasa business class ka, nauna yung appetizer, soup, main course, dessert, and drink. Di ba sunod-sunod? Parang a la carte business dining in flight. Ngayon, sabay-sabay na binibigay on a tray para mas less ang interaction with the passengers, no? So, this is all for their welfare. And then, number 3, yung disinfection ng ating mga aircraft surfaces. Loli, It happens before and after every flight. Our aircraft cleaners utilize high-grade eco-friendly materials. And ang pinaka-importante that we always stress, meron po tayong HEPA filters on board. What are HEPA filters? These are high-efficiency particulate air filters that clean the air of bacteria and viruses, including the COVID-19 virus, with 99.9% efficacy.
All right, panalo. I saw that. Nakita ko yan myself kasi talagang naging-ties nila with UV and all that. Okay, very quickly, sabi naman ng isa nating texter dito, anong domestic destinations are open for leisure travels? Ngayon, nagluwag na ng kaunti.
Yes, there are domestic destinations that are open for leisure travelers. Syempre, andyan yung Cebu, no? When you talk about Cebu, of course, we're talking about Lapu-Lapu City, where Mactan Island is. We're talking about Mandaue, Cebu City, Cebu Province. Open na rin ang Cagayan de Oro. Open na rin ang Pagadian. Of course, we have Bacolod, Butuan. We have Tagbilaran. Napakadami ng lugar, hindi ba? At ang maganda sa mga lugar na ito, these are 12 to 14 destinations. All you have to do is actually present your vaccination cards. Okay? At hindi na kailangan ng RT-PCR test. So, as more and more domestic destinations is the travel requirement, it will entice people to travel domestically. Hindi ba? Kasi kung kahit na naging travel restrictions pero ang daming requirements, then hindi itong balakid sa mga tao because of the expenses. Imagine you have to spend for RT-PCR, you have to spend for antigen tests, hindi ba? So again, to find out more information about the forms, the digital forms that they will have to fill up, they can just visit www.philippineairlines.com.
Yeah, that's simple. In a 60-second, tell us what other message of hope that you have. Talaga namang the revival of the travel industry is forthcoming. But again, we need to hear it straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. What's your message to all our travelers?
All right. I speak in English to say you have an audience there in the United States. So. Yes. First of all, we are operating around 40% of our normal flight frequency. Before the pandemic, we were operating at 300 flights a day. When we say 300 flights, we're talking about flights in and out of our hubs. Now we're only operating 40%. But as the months are unfolding, we have seen easing of travel restriction, increased passenger behavior. More people are buying tickets. Our flight loads are building up. People are asking about flights. People don't mind spending. They want to reserve for flights because there is this travel revenge. Parang gusto nila magbiyahe. They may plan for flights 3, 4, 6 months from now. Kasi nila meron silang flight reservations, di ba? So for all of you out there, when you're planning to fly, please fly with Philippine Airlines because we will offer you the best service on board. We will offer you the safest flights, high quality service, and please avail of our service innovations. Aside from the Fly Now, Pay Later, we would like also to inform you na meron tayong Hiraya Pass. The Hiraya Pass will allow you to book group booking, 5 or 6 people or more can avail of the Hiraya Pass. May isang leader of the pack who can book for all, and then naka-set na yung amount, and then kahit na open dated, then you can pay for it in advance, and then the dates will come in later. This is Hiraya Pass. So aside from the Hiraya Pass and the Fly Now, Pay Later, plus our safety protocols and our available flights on the website and through our ticketing offices and through our PAL reservations hotline 8855-8888, or if you're in the States, you can call toll-free number 1-800-I-FLY-PAL, then please avail of our flight. So we are hoping and praying that tuloy-tuloy na yung improvement of the health situation, not only of the Philippines, but of the entire world, the global community. And working together, and we will ensure that whatever the situation will be, safety and service, the highest standards of safety and service are the cornerstones of Philippine Airlines operations. Thank you very much, Lolly, for the airtime that you afforded to me.
Okay, that's Miss Sheldo Villaluna, Vice President for Corporate Communications in the heart of the Philippine Airlines. We have to pause for a break. The Philippine Standard Time is 3:33 in the afternoon.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.
Alright, nagbabalik po muli ang ating programang Sulong na Bayan. At sa puntos pong ito, gusto natin bigyan ng tribute ang may dalawa po akong very close to my heart. Isa yung best friend ko, nandito ngayon, San Francisco, California. She's a stockbroker at napakabuti ng kanyang kalooban. So, ang sinasabi ko nga, let's pay tribute, ano? Usually kasi ang tribute, ginagawa yan pag nauna na sa atin yung mahal natin sa buhay o kaibigan, kung sino pang mga influential na tao na ating mga minamahal nga, ay binibigyan mo sila ng parangal or tribute. Now, let me just make a suggestion. Let's not do that anymore. Instead, habang sila ay malakas at ay masaya pa sa kanilang pamumuhay at yung mga kanilang somehow na nagawang maganda, ay bigyan na natin ng parangal. In other words, huwag na natin antayan that anything untoward happens to them. Instead, let's appreciate every single minute that they are still with us at sila ay nakakatulong and nagiging productive. So, let me give this segue na ito for them, a tribute na masasabi kong naging very influential sila sa aking personal life. Siguro Roll VTR, she is my best friend here in San Francisco, Miss Rose De Choson.
Just say it. Come on, just say it. I love you. Happy birthday.
I love you. Happy birthday.
Alright, yan po yung aking best friend na tinitirahan ko ngayon sa San Francisco, California, si Rose De Choson. Yung earlier na nakita nyo, ayan siya, ay husband niya, the very generous, loving husband, Richard Chin. Matagal na kami magkaibigan and we went go a long way. I think 38 years ago, ayan, this guy is carrying my daughter, my firstborn. Siya rin ang naging ninang ng aking firstborn ito sa Amerika, si Marley Grace. At lahat, in bad times, in good times, magkasama kami. Niya ang, motorbike pa siya dyan, si Miss Rose De Choson Chin. Ayan, siya tagaglood ko sa lahat. Las Vegas, San Francisco, anywhere. Nandyan siya lagi for me. And that's my other brother, younger brother, Roland. Ayan, mga bata pa sila dyan. And it goes to show na nandyan siya all the time. At hindi niya ako iniiwan. Yan ang mga best friend na matatawag. Sa Bible, si Abraham ang best friend, actually friend title na binistow upon him was a friend of God kasi God trusted Abraham. So ako naman, I also trust my best friend in my, siguro lahat na ng secrets, alam niya. So happy birthday, Rose. I love you and I wish you well and keep doing a good job. At syempre, you have a good heart, so God will honor you and He will be pleased in what you do. And syempre, ngayon naman, ang aking brother, no less than our firstborn and our eldest sibling, our eldest brother. Siya po ang tumayong father and eldest brother all at the same time sa amin, sa 4 or actually 5 siblings namin, but nauna na isa. But us living right now at the Florence, ako, Zaldi, and Roland, he was like a father to us. So, para kay Kuya Robert naman, yung next tribute. Mukhang mali yata yung picture. Okay. Anyway, yun yung kanina. You saw how I greeted him and sabi nga, ako, I always say this in my prayers. I always thank God when I pray for my brother, Kuya Robert, because I keep hearing that he is trusting the Lord Jesus and his love for all of God's people, unwavering. Why do I say that? Ayan, nag-umpisa na siya ng mga Bible study sa businessmen's group nila and talagang doon na siya nakatutok, This is his calling na siguro to testify to them how he was able to overcome his illness. Alam po naman natin yan, nagkaroon siya ng cancer, but he was able to overcome because God healed him completely. So we really praise God for his healing, And my brother is so generous because of his faith. And I'm praying that he will really put his generosity to work. Kasi for in so doing, he will come to an understanding of all the good things that we can do for our Lord Jesus. Siyempre, when we do that, we are pleasing Him, not men. So, ganyan na po, nandun na siya nakatutok. He will please God first. And second, siguro, ang ating mga, taong kaibigan, mga kapatid, but that will come next. Ang first po is pleasing God first. Napakalinaw niyan. And ako nga, I myself have gained much joy and comfort kasi yung love, unconditional love na pinakita niya sa amin as our brother. His kindness, his generosities, it has often refreshed the hearts of God's people at kami. Diyan sa mga kasama rin niya sa DWIZ, I'm sure you know that what I'm talking about. But Kuya Robert is one person who has all the heart. Just tell him ano yung kailangan nyo, ano yung concern nyo, and kung meron pa kayong pwedeng i-share sa kanya, nandyan lang siya. Although via Zoom, at like me, via Zoom din, but again, yung heart niya is open for everyone who needs, siguro who needs, not financial help but kung ano man yung pwede niyang maiambag, he's willing and ready to help. So if that's a tribute that I want to say, dahil malakas pa sila, syempre, at ayan, alive and kicking, and doing a lot of things to please God, for the Lord, lahat ng kanilang service. Even my best friend here, nakita ko yung outreaches na ginagawa niya rin dito sa San Francisco. So I think if you do good, syempre, alam naman ng Panginoon, you will be blessed mightily. Not just financially, huwag natin i-equate lagi yung blessings sa pera, But more than that, you will be what? You'll have a good, healthy behavior at saka mga favors upon favors, open doors na magugulat ka beyond what you expect, dadating bigla, di po ba? Because alam ng ating Panginoon what your heart is. Kanina, I just want to share din yung aming community Bible study. Kanina na isinagawa namin tuwing Wednesday po yan Community Bible Study International led by our leader, si Carol Halili. And just mention the rest of them, Syra Futalan, and then si Carmel Olanday, si Helen Mila, at then si Tweet, and then si Faye, at si Nena Kaday, si Miss Cha, si Nikki Amorao, and si Miss Marge. I hope wala ako na-miss. Thank you so much. I was so blessed kanina. Napaka-rich ng tinuro sa atin ng Book of Isaiah. Now I realize that, again, even before we ask, again, alam na agad ng ating Panginoon. Pagpunta ako nga dito, hindi ko nga, talagang ito yung gusto kong magpuntahan because I want to visit my daughter. Ba? Na-approve at napagbigyan. Ayan, nandyan po yung kapatid ko with my loving wifey, my sister-in-law, Eliza. Nandyan na delay. Pero, ayan sila. Ito niyang gwapo. Travolta of the Philippines. John Travolta of the Philippines. So, thank you, Engineer, sino man na andyan? Si Sam. I'm sorry, si Allen at saka si Kim na habol. Alright. Ayan, ang kinasal sila and alam natin that my sister-in-law is so much in love. Dapat sister-in-law, diba? Pero sister-in-love. Again, love prevails. Love conquers fears. So lahat yan, overcome ni Kuya and because yun ang kanyang, again, pinamumuhay. Loving without ceasing to everyone. Kasi yun naman din po ang second greatest commandment. Di po ba? Sinasabi, love one another as I have loved you. So, hindi na po natin kailangan mag-isip pa ng iba. Kung pag sinabi pa, love your enemies, di po ba? Pero napakahirap, but by God's grace, hopefully, ay makaya natin to love one another. Alright? So, happy birthday, Kuya, and my sister in Christ, that's Rose the Chosen. We wish you well. At syempre, nandito lang din kami if you need us. We're always here for you. Thank you, Engineer Jeric. Okay, let me make, sing it. Itong ating public service. Ano po? Ang San Miguel, naku, maganda to. Makikipagtulungan na sa mga LGU, social civic groups sa buong bansa para sa disinfection program. At ito ay papalawakin pa ng San Miguel Corporation sa pamamagitan ng kanilang San Miguel Foods, ang disinfection ng pampublikong lugar sa buong bansa upang mabawasan ang pagkalat ng COVID-19 sa gitna ng pagluluwag ng restrictions. Sa kasalukuyan ay umaabot na sa 100 barangay nitong nakaraang mga buwan ang napuntahan ng mga pangkat mula sa animal healthcare ng San Miguel Foods sa buong bansa, lalo na sa mga lugar na madalas puntahan ng tao. Kasama dito ang mga palengke, barangay center, mga farms, at maging mga kalye at kabahayan na nang-disinfect ng libre. Libre po yan, ha? So, layon naman ng inisyatibong ito na mabawasan ang pagkalat ng sakit tulad COVID-19 sa pagbubukas ng ekonomiya na makikita sa pagdami ng tao sa iba't ibang lugar. And I quote, sabi ng kanilang Pangulo, kahit pamaluwag na sa restrictions at mataas na vaccination rate, ay nasa gitna pa rin tayo ng pandemya kaya't mahaba na sumunod sa strict hygiene practices. Please lang daw, sumunod po tayo sa strict hygiene practices. Kailangan na madalas ng paglilinis ng mga tinatawag na high-touch surfaces para mabawasan ang pagkalat ng germs at viruses. Yan po ang sinabi ng kanilang Pangulo, ng San Miguel Corporation President Ramon S. Ang. At dagdag pa niya, patuloy ang effort nito at makikipagtulungan kami sa mga social civic organizations para madala ito sa mas marami pang lugar sa bansa. So naisagawa na po ang disinfection sa mga farms sa mga barangay sa Batangas, sa Cavite, sa Capiz, sa Sarangani, Surigao del Norte, Agusan del Norte, at Caraga at sa mga palengke sa Masbate, Camarines Sur, Camarines Norte, Albay at Catanduanes. Nagkaroon na ng house-to-house disinfection sa mga iba't ibang lalawigan. And gamit ng San Miguel sa paglilinis ang sarili ng produkto na Protect Plus Gold, isang broad-spectrum disinfectant na pumapatay ng 500 strains of bacteria, fungi at viruses kasama ng COVID-19 at iba pang mga microorganism. Ang naturang produkto at ginamit sa paglilinis ng disinfection ng mga ospital ay nandyan. Binigyan ng sa donasyon ng San Miguel ng 70% and ethyl alcohol disinfectant. So maraming salamat sa San Miguel Corporation, to their president or chairman, no less than Mr. Ramon S. Ang. And thank you sa ating naging kaagapay, Engineer Jeric Barreto. At saka kanina sa transmission, dyan si Gerald Sana. Thank you for immediately helping me out. At syempre, si Ate Juday, no less, Judith Narino. Play na rin ang ating sa Sokmed, si Nancy, Allen and Kim. At syempre, then si Nika sa ating CA. At ngayon na rin ang birthday girl. Mukhang si Tina Patrol 11, marangkada ka na, happy birthday. At si Jam, napakagaling mag-report. At no less than Miss there's Alex Calda at ating Chairman D. Edgard Cabangon. So always say, keep God first in every area of our lives. So He will crown our efforts with success. God bless everyone. Bye.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.